Hello everybody. Today I'm going to tell you how to book US visa appointment for any type of visa. So it goes for H or L type of visa. So in this video I'll tell you everything. Also I'll tell you some tricks and time when you can get some slots. I have applied the same logic to get my appointment and it was a successful one. I just completed my interview on 26th of July. I have already created a video on DS-160 form, Philip. So you can go to my previous video and check how to fill up DS-160. Also, please subscribe my channel to get more updates on slot bookings or NIE or how to file emergency appointment and all other information required for your visa slot bookings. Okay, let's start. So the first step is to fill up your DS-160 form. Once you're done with your DS-160 form, you have to submit it and take a print or you have to save the PDF of your confirmation page. So that confirmation page will be required during the visa interview process. Okay. So after that, what you have to do once you are done with your DS-160, you have to go to CGI Federal website and create your new profile. So I have provided you the link, so you can go to that link and create your new profile. So this is the page where you have to go and you have to click on this new user button and you have to provide your details like this. Okay, and make sure you are providing a common email ID which you use, because after providing these details, you will be getting all the official communications in that email only. Okay, so once you are done with this profile creation, what you have to do is you have to go to the you have to just click on the submit button and go to the next page. So here comes the next page. So if you can see here, you have few options like the new application or schedule appointment. Okay, so as I for the very first time, so what you have to do, you have to go for the new application. Okay, so now click on new application or schedule appointment and go to this page. This next page, in this next page, what you have to do is you have to just select your visa type. So normally for H or L type of visa, it should be non-immigrant visa. Okay. So now after selecting non-immigrant, what you have to do, you have to go to the next page. Okay. Now here comes the next page where you have to select your state of residency. So you can select your you can select your state, and based on your state selection, this website will automatically pick your consular location. Okay, so for Maharashtra, it will be Delhi. Okay, for let's say if you're selecting Kerala, then you will be going to Chennai consulate. But just to note that selecting any state here, you can select any state. Okay, during the consular interview location selection. So this is not linked with this one. Okay, now you have to select your language. So this is the language of interview. Okay. In the next page, you have to select your visa type. So if you can see that there are business visas, there are student or your H or L visas. Okay. After selecting the proper visa type, just select whether you're H4 or H1B or L1, whatever the visa type you have. Just take your visa type in your petition and select it accordingly. Now you're almost done with your new application creation process. So once you are done with this one, what you have to do is you have to click on the continue button. Okay. After clicking the continue button, this page will appear. So in this page, what you have to do, you have to select the terms and condition that you are accepting all the terms and conditions. Then comes the next page. In the next page, you have to provide all your personal details like your passport number, your date of birth, your nationality, your name, everything, your DS-160 number. So these DS-160 confirmation number, so as I mentioned earlier at the beginning of the video, that you should have the DS-160 confirmation number handy because it will be required. Okay, so you should provide that DS-160 number here, that confirmation number. So yeah, so once you are done with this page, what you have to do is you have to scroll a little bit down and provide your petition details. Okay, so your petitioner name will be a company name, and petition start date and the receipt number. So normally it starts with that WSE or the LIN. So that is your petition receipt number, I-797 number, and the expiration date. Okay, so once you are done with this one, you will go to the next page. So in this page, what you can do, you can if you're taking your family with you as well, so you can click on add by name and provide their details in the same manner. If you are going alone, then what you have to do, you have to go to the next page, and after selecting all the uh, valid details, okay, so this page will appear. So actually, this page confirms that whether you already have a visa or not. So if you have a visa, then it will be a Dropbox based on the means Dropbox. There are certain conditions. Okay, so based on that, Dropbox interview will be selected. Okay, now you have to select the pickup or the delivery process. So I selected pickup, so you can definitely select premium delivery, and your passport will be delivered after the visa stamping at your selected location. Okay, now comes the most important part, that is the payment process. Okay, so there are several processes are there by which you can pay your visa applications fee. So for this application, you must have a Indian bank account. Okay, otherwise you won't be able to pay your visa fees. Okay, so click on confirm, then go to this option. So in my case, I selected NEFT, and it took around, I remember that it took around 15 to 16 hours. Also, they say that it may take around 48 hours, but I got the receipt number after 15 or 16 hours only. Okay, so if you click on the NEFT icon, then it will go to this option. So what you have to do is that you from your bank account, you have to provide this IFSC code and the beneficiary name and the account number. And one more thing, just to mention that please do not copy any other's account number, because this account number is unique. Okay, so your colleague's account number will be a different one, so please don't copy this. So once you are done with your payment, so you have to go to your bank account and you have to pay all this amount to Bank of America account details. Okay, so once you're done with this, after around at least a day, you can say, so you will get your receipt number. So once the receipt number is generated, what you can do, then you can schedule your interview. So after paying the amount, you have to wait for a day at least. Uh, so once you are done, then the big thing comes, that scheduling an interview. So to schedule the interview, so nowadays the problem is that you won't get any type of interview dates. That's the basic problem. So the first step, if you're a new applicant, then the first step will be your biometric appointment, and the second step will be your consular appointment. Might be you may get some biometric appointments, okay, the VAC date, the VFSC date, but you won't get any consular date. So that is the problem. So for that, you have to apply some tricks. And one more thing I would like to mention that so there are some restrictions are there for this website. So you cannot log in into this website n number of times. So I think you can access this website till uh, 4 or 5 times. Okay. Also means there are some restrictions on clicks, number of clicks also. Okay. So normally people used to say that after 12 clicks you won't be able to schedule or check the dates for that day, or you might get locked out. Means your account might locked out after that certain number of clicks. Okay, but one experience I would like to share that so just try to check until unless you are getting that message that you have exceeded the attempts for that day. Okay, I repeat that you will get an option that you have exceeded the attempts for that day. Okay, there are two options. There are two error messages you used to get. One is you are approaching your maximum number of limits. Okay, so when you are getting maximum number of limit approaching messages, then that means you still have some clicks left for that day. Okay, but once you are done with that, you will get you have exceeded your appointment. Okay, so after that, if you check it again, then your account will be locked out. Also, one more thing, always try to access this portal from a single system only. So if you're checking it from your mobile, then check it from your mobile only. If you're checking it from your laptop, then check it from laptop only. Any concurrent users will lock your system. Okay, so if you are trying to access the same website with same ID, then your account will be locked out. Okay, now what I did for my appointment. So initially, I took my first appointment at around end of June. Okay, so initially I selected Jan 25 and February 2nd for my biometric and consular appointment. Okay, so once it was scheduled, then what I did from the portal, I selected emergency appointment option. So in my next video, I'll tell you how to schedule emergency appointment option. But in this video, I'll focus on the times and the tricks only. Okay. So if you have any question or any doubts regarding emergency appointment and how to fill it up, then I'll discuss it in your next video. Okay. So after applying for the emergency appointment, it got rejected immediately. Means within 2 3 hours, it got rejected from New Delhi embassy. So what I did, so normally people used to say that only once you can apply for emergency, but I did it twice. Okay. So what I did actually, so I used some tricks. So what is the trick was? The trick was that after getting emergency appointment rejection, I cancelled my interview and biometric tests. Okay, I canceled the entire appointment. So once I canceled it, I did the I took the interview slots again. Okay, for the same dates almost. So if you can see my appointment history, it was Jan 25th again, and Feb 2nd again. Okay, so after doing that, I collected all the required information and gathered all the required documents that should be submitted with your emergency appointment, and I applied for my emergency appointment around first week of July. So after that, I didn't receive any response from the Delhi consulate. Okay, so I waited for around 15-20 days, and I used to check all the Facebook or Telegram or WhatsApp groups where people used to say that they are getting some appointment. So what I did actually, I collected all those times and I used to log in at that time only. Okay. And after many tries and after many days, actually, I got my regular appointment. Okay. So I got my regular appointment on July 22nd, and it was for July 23rd. Okay, so means just you have to be ready with all your documents and everything, because normally what used to happen, you will get a very short notice for your appointment. So please be ready with your documents and everything. Okay, if you can see that my final rescheduled interview date was July 23rd and July 26th. Okay, so I my interview is done and I got the visa and everything. Okay, so yet to receive the passport, by my visa has been issued and everything is done from their side. Okay, now the most important part of this video, the times. Okay, I got these appointment timings and everything from different groups and Facebook posts. Okay, and I personally contacted those person and they mentioned this times. Okay, so mostly I got feedback from the interview only. So the most popular time is 11:46 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, even I got the appointment at 11:46 p.m. only. Okay, so it might happen. So it might happen that not 11:46, it's sometimes 11:47 or 48. But you have to keep trying this time only. Okay. Also, few people got their interview uh, around 12:47 uh, 12:47 a.m. Eastern time and 6:18 a.m. Indian time. Okay. So if you can see my uh, if you can check these details, okay, then I think you will definitely get one visa slot, the regular one. So once you are done with your once you're done with your appointment and interview, so after that, in the same portal, in the same section, you'll be able to see that your passport has been received from the consular section, and it will be delivered, and it will be sent to the consulate at the back locations. Okay, so that will be the final step for your interview process. Okay, so all the best, people. I'm pretty much sure that if you can follow these tricks and times, you'll definitely get a regular interview for your US visa. All the best. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe my channel for more updates. In the next video, I'll explain how to book emergency appointment, how to apply for NIE, and all other times which I'll be collecting in between. Thank you.